Hi everyone, thanks for watching. So, you know who I am. I'm Amantha King and I have my own business, Amantha King Coaching. It's a business I absolutely love, I'm really passionate about. And I just wondered if you'd like to know something else about me. And it's that actually I have had an early menopause, the M word. This month, October, is Menopause Awareness Month. And I wanted to share with you that I started having early menopausal symptoms when I was 36. I've been literally navigating my way through what is probably one of the most complex subjects I'm aware of, and I still don't have any answers. The sad reality is that menopause is an under-discussed topic, and yet when we consider that every single woman on the planet will go through the menopause, it's almost a disgrace that we don't know more. This is an episode that occurs naturally within a woman's life. The perimenopause can actually last 10 years before you actually have a full cessation of having menstrual periods. And so this can be in excess of a 12-year experience for women. Now, for some women, they're blessed with actually sort of sailing through that. That's how we describe it, sailing through the menopause, no symptoms whatsoever. The other extreme that we have is that people are very aware of sort of stereotypical type symptoms, menopausal hot flushes. But did you know there are in excess of 100 different symptoms attributed to the menopausal fluctuations of not just estrogen, but also testosterone and progesterone. So I just wanted to use this video to just maybe give a bit of insight and a real shout out to say we need to talk about it more. I'm a successful businesswoman and it has been hard for me, my husband, my family, my friends supporting me as well as going through it themselves. We are not blessed with a massive abundance of support. If you go to your local GP, most of them don't know what to do. And in fairness to them, they're generalists, they're not specialists. Where I live in the southwest of England, there are very few. In fact, there aren't any menopause specialists. I have to travel to the Midlands to actually see someone. I then have to pay for that consultation. And I kid you not, I have spent in excess of £10,000 trying to find ways to just feel more comfortable with this situation. Now, I consider myself to be really, really robust. And even for me, there have been times where I couldn't remember what I was meant to be doing in a day. And that can be very unsettling. You can feel like you're not sleeping properly, you're not eating properly. So let me just I'll give you 5 symptoms for each of those 3 hormones that show a deficiency. So for example, with estrogen, I'm having to look at my book here, but actually with estrogen, if you don't have enough of it, you can have chronic fatigue syndrome, memory problems, anxiety, depression. You can have low energy. And by low energy, I just mean you have got not an ounce of inclination to do anything. In terms of progesterone, you can have things like migraines, irritability, insomnia, pain and inflammation in your joints. It can be really horrible. And with testosterone, you can have really dramatic effects on your cholesterol, again, your thinning hair. Not many people know this, but when I first started getting symptoms, my hair started falling out. Now you can see I've got really dark hair. My hair was literally falling out in clumps every single morning. And for a woman of 36, 37, that was really quite scary. And when I presented myself at the doctors, they didn't really want to know, you know, it was almost as if, sorry, I haven't really got any answers for you. So I sort of think in 2020, we need to be doing more. We really do need to be doing more, especially when we consider that there are more women than ever now working longer and working through menopause. And if we're not supporting them either emotionally or with supplementary hormones like HRT, then really we're missing an opportunity here, because we have so much more to give. And to be at work is a really positive thing. So having done a mental health first aid refresher recently, we talk about anxiety, we talk about depression, and yet menopause gets one line in that guidebook. So I think it's really important that we talk about it, because it's going to help. And so what I was hoping was that we could spark a conversation here on LinkedIn. I can't be the only person who has had that experience. And although I'm sort of at the tail end of that, and thankfully I have found some strategies, some ways to deal with it, I would really hate to think that there would be any other woman that would have to spend as long as I have spent trying to navigate it. So I've really opened myself up here. So behind the smile, I think that's that saying, isn't it? You know, people are fighting battles we have no idea about. And I haven't shared my battle because I haven't had to. But I'm getting off the fence now because I feel we should be doing more. The NHS should be doing more. Doctors should be taking more of an interest. We all have women in our lives, and thank goodness we do. And we all have supportive partners too. So this is as much for them as it is for every woman that is going through a menopause that isn't easy. So what do I want to do about it? Well, I want to do something. What I want to do is have a conversation, and I want to spark a conversation where I can get some really key people on here. I know there are menopause specialists here on LinkedIn. I'm not connected with all of them, but I'm absolutely fascinated. I'm really into neuroscience and how you can use NLP to sort of create strategies for well-being. So if you are someone who, like me, has an interest in menopause, and you are passionate about women being their absolute best, and you're passionate about supporting the partners in those menopausal ladies' lives, you know, let's do it. Let's help everyone with this. Let's not just make it about 1 month in 1 year. Let's start something special here. So if you're with me, put a comment in the box. Let me know. I don't know where this is going to go, by the way, but I just felt today was the day. I don't know what happened, but I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about it with you, and I want you to talk about it with me, because sharing is the best thing that we can do. Let's take away the taboo. This happens to all of us, and it's going to continue to happen to all of us. If you've got daughters, nieces in your life, we owe it to them. This is now on the national curriculum. We need to be having open conversations about what the menopause is, what it isn't. Let's demystify it, and let's learn from it. So, like I say, if you're with me, please put a thumbs up in the comments below. If you would like to be part of something, what that looks like, I don't know. Maybe a webinar. We could do a series of webinars to really just embrace this and quash some of the facts, because it's not just about estrogen, it's about progesterone as well, and it's about testosterone as well too. So thanks for watching. I'd appreciate your support. I wouldn't be asking unless it was important.